What's up? What's up? What's up? How you doing, family? It's Cellz. Cellz Tower on Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. The first two are the best ways to get in contact with me if you want to read. Today we're opening the famous Eldritch Overlord. It's a fantasy cyberpunk deck. It's a tarot deck. Um, when I first saw this deck, excuse me, it kind of grabbed me, right? So it's like, hold on 1 second. Let's make sure that that lighting is great so that you don't have a problem seeing the thing. Right? I apologize. There we go. Okay. Might be a little glare because it has, what it has on it. Okay. So as you see in the front, it has the tarot card in it. Nice little eye there. I like it. You know, the highlights upon it because I ordered it ahead of time. Now look at all sides. Right? It says uploading consciousness. Spark. Do not power off device. Okay. And it said it's the morning. It's pretty cool. I like it. Right? You can't really see it that much, but all right. This has the logo on both sides. Okay. All right. Hold on a second. For some reason, I noticed I can't see the chat. Did I put chat in here? I probably took it off because the kids function. It's okay. I apologize. Um, but the other side. Okay. Uh, Gridworks made this. It's a 78 hollow foil stamped tarot card deck with a tarot guide. Okay. Let's first open it. You can see the plastic still there, ladies and gentlemen. Some of the things that it came with is a 80 card premium tarot card sleeve. I felt a little disappointed about this. Because if you ever a kid, you played like Yu-Gi-Oh or Pokemon or whatever, it's just regular sleeves. There's nothing special about the sleeves. You know, it's probably a little bit bigger, but it's just sleeves. You know, they had a nice little logo on the front. Shout out to Eldritch. But that's about it. I was a little bit disappointed about that, but it's okay. It came with this handy dandy bag, shanty bag, right? In front. Don't forget to drop a like. I greatly appreciate you. It's nice. Has little tassels on each side, right? Good size, of course. See the bag here too. The deck. Okay. I thought that was kind of cool. Nice little texture to it. A little springy. You know. I feel like with the imprints on it, it'll probably last a while. You know. Depending on how you fold it, because it's already folded when it came. Um, but yeah, that's that. The logo sticker. I liked it because that goes on it already. Steps. Come on, I thought that was pretty cool. And then the banger. I'm debating if I want to put this on my laptop or not. Right. I think it's called Vordax or Vordo. Don't quote me. I think that is for awesome. Right. Same logo. Let's bring it back. Has the bag. Okay. Love it, loving it, ladies. Love it, loving it. All right. So let's crack this baby open. I know it's long awaited. Um, it's at 4:05 that we're finally cracking the plastic on this bad boy. And I'm gonna take some time. I'm gonna go through the cards. I'm gonna put them in sleeves. I'm not giving reads on this live, but what I am doing is kind of just showing it off, talking about it. All right, here it goes. First crack. Yes, sir. All right. Nice. I like that. I like that. This little intricate, you know, artwork on the inside. Nice little 3D context there. Dope. That's dope. All right. Let's get a little close up about that. Let's get a pigeon there. Excuse me. All right. Get it from different angles. I like that. I like that. All right. So when you first open it up, As the book, it looks like an old, you know, 2D, I guess, it'd be 2D game. Um, as the could be like a computer game as well. As the run.exe on it and everything. It's kind of dope. Still running with that symbol, of course. Right? It's a cyberpunk fantasy tower deck reading guide loading. It's lit. That's lit. I like it. All right. As we take the book out, you know, normal book. Okay. Right. Excuse the light. I apologize. So gives you like a brief, you know, different types of reads, goes into the context of what the symbols actually mean upon it with the deck, you know, past, present, future, the tree card spread. Um, then we dig a little deeper. So the first one up, I believe, is the Fool. This deck grasped my eye when it first came out. I just had to invest in it. Okay, so as you can see, this is what you first see. This is the Fool. Okay. All right. We're gonna take it out. I'm gonna put the sleeves from mine. Okay. All right. Let's get it started. Oh, okay. So we take the deck out. It has a binder on it. Of course, you can see it, a little bit of the glare right there. Be the plastic. Nice feel to it. Sturdy. I've dealt with decks for a minute, and I feel like this will last a while. But because of such etchings on it, it looks so glorious. Okay, that you're probably gonna want to use it a lot. Hence the sleeves. Right. If you ever want a deck like this, let me know. Hit me up in the inbox. It's Cellz on Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. The first two are the best ways to get in contact with me. On the back, you can actually see too, like the jaw is shifted. Right? Can you see that? See how it's right there and right there? I like that. I like that. So I'm gonna take the sleeve off. Okay. Oh, yeah. So cool. What is this? The King of Coins wanted to come out. You can take that, apply whatever you want to. So let's get into it. I believe I showed you the bottom of the box. All right, even on the inside of the box. All right, nice little details. I'm gonna try and see if I can put that together afterwards, see if it makes a different image. Okay. All right. I like the little tricky effects. They put intricate time into it. Okay. Super trippy. All right. So from now, we're gonna get into the first one. Let's leave it up. That'd be the Fool. Okay. So the Fool looks like a rock star, you know, Tokyo kind of dynamic, kind of vibe to it. I love 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 it. Chinese background on it. Somebody's taking a picture and the cut. Okay. See the crowd there. Take this there. There we go. At least you can see the character. All right, the crowd there. Somebody taking a picture. This could be the brand new beginning of a brand new rock star, whatever it may be, but somebody who's been there for a minute. You know. Okay. So now we have the magician coming up. Let's leave that up real quick. Okay. These sleeves are really like sturdy. Like it's a little bit of a difficult to kind of press them in when they come. All right, but a nice, like tight hug fit. You know. So we have the magician. Of course, we know all the tools to kind of do what you need to do. Placed upon the table here. Okay, everything's highlighted. That's the eternal symbol above. I like how that wand kind of looks like a bit, futuristic punk type. Okay, you see the book in the background. All right, I believe that's a dollar symbol. What is that exactly? It's a ticket. It says magic. No, it says magic missile. It's a sticker. Okay. All right. That's the magician. Okay. Let's get into the next one. Oh my gosh. All right. So the high priestess. Full moon energy. Hold on. Let's sleep this up. Okay. All right. So there we go. I feel like this woman's been in different dimensions, angelic, you know, just like all knowing, divine. You see the crystal in her hand, halo over her head, however you want to define that. But then I feel like has the moon symbol on it. You can see that. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like it. All right. So we're gonna get into the Empress. Oh wow. Wow. The detail. The detail. Ladies and gentlemen. Detail. I love it. It's in here. I'm gonna start showing them before I sleep. The Emperor's the Emperor. Already looking grimy like all the evil people in the world. All right. So with the Empress, I like it. She has two robotic arms. Um, aid, helpful, creation, heart and mind. Got a heart in her hand. You know, healing as herbs, whatever it may be. Okay. Um, there's a lot of growth around her. She's experimenting. It's like she has a lot of work to do so that she can't focus on it just herself. So she's multitasking, of course, all mothers do or whatever it may be, but she's also focused on that, right? So the creation of it. Let's get into it. So the emperor. Oh my gosh, when I say this man looks dirty, look at this man. Does he not look like every villain ever with the glasses and everything? Oh, I love it, I love it, I love it, I love it. All right, so Emperor, Aries energy, go. Right. Yeah, yeah. Oh, tight hug fit. Yes. Um, I was hoping because when it was sent out that there were misprints, I was hoping that I would get a misprint, but I didn't. It's okay. Unless that is the misprint, I doubt that because that's on all of them. I was trying to show you that before. The edited draw line. Okay. So yeah. So I just feel dominance. I feel, a presence. Like he doesn't have to speak to you. You just know what's going on, right? He has to be important, knowledgeable to be in that kind of setting, that standing. Yes. There's only one share that person there. You feel me? But there's a solid focus, a mental vibe going on. I'm touching his mind head like that. Intelligent. All right, let's get into it. So the Hierophant, it's a little darker, a little darker. The Hierophant, excuse me, I was gonna show it before. Definitely a guide, but it's just giving me more like cult action. You know, there's also a video game where not a video game, anime or whatever. To those who care about it, the guy kind of looks like this. He has every magical power possible, right? But he's also like the best in the game. I see that like it's like one's hoping and one's kind of like sorrowful, like begging. I feel like She also has a hole in her hand, just like the cross. Okay, DNA strand. So this is through the ages, right? Knowledge passed down. Keys. Okay. I feel like he has the wisdom to kind of see through all things, the guidance, the knowledge. I don't know if you're into Illuminati or whatever it may be, but those symbols are symbols that they do. That symbol like that. Okay. Surprisingly, I believe the African version of the peace symbol was like this or something of the sort, and it's supposed to explain unity, but the colonialist culture wanted to mean division. That's why it's a peace symbol. You know, um, get into it. So the Lover's Card. This one gets a little deep. Um, it shows a setting of two people kind of like laid out on like a circular couch, VRing, completely like ingested and focused on each other, connected. It's actually saying connecting, so you could be connecting to each other. Okay. There's a lot of different things around them though. So this is like binging. This is binging, spending time with each other, whatever it may be. Okay. Let's leave that up. I feel like a lot of these tarot cards are like mixed in with a lot of anime. The reason I say that is you can see with the next card. Okay, I love that tight fit. I love that tight fit. I love that tight fit. Right? Um, is the Chariot. Okay, you could just know. For those who know, for the weebs, they know what kind of anime this is. But just look at the detail on that, right? The Chariot, the precision. You know, um, in some form of facets of it kind of has that I don't know that the bike with the line, but it also looks like time, right? If you were to look at that on a clock, you could tell what time that would be. But the control, the precision to be able to turn around to know, the movement. How fast was he really going to get that kind of slide going? So I need to continue. Um, Normally on the Chariot though, there's always those two dogs or the two lions or the two something. This one, it doesn't have that. I'm looking in the background, I don't see it either. So I guess they replaced that with the two wheels, right? It depends on your version or your view upon it. Suit yourself. Okay. Let's leave that up. All right, next up we have the strength card. Well, should be a drinking game every time you get tight fit. So, all right, with the strength card, it's of an urban culture. Um, I like the Afrocentric vibe that it's giving. The kind of neo soul thing going. However you want to take it. Uh, could say Panther. I want to take that as well. I feel like there's a union of knowledge. Normally, I believe it's always something about taking something out of the lion's paw in the strength card, but in this one, it's not necessarily that. It's like comfort. Like a unity, knowing. Um, you could tell that it's probably from birth. So this, of course, with this kind of bond, it's not something that's just been like short lived. Um, Random bit of information. When people raise lions, how you be when it comes to that, they put dogs around the lions so that the lion could get used to like another animal that's not itself and won't eat it, kill it. Um, so all right, we have the hermit here. Okay. Ooh. All right. More so, most people are doing kind of nowadays. The tech junkie, the gamer, the you know, just kind of like in a home, chilling, vibing out, introverts. Got that classic X symbol on every computer screen. Just happens to be on the opposite side. Could be also a target X marks the spot. Okay, but this person's kind of jacked in. They've been there for a minute. All right. It's interesting because if you're jacked in, then why do you need the screens? Um, those two symbols right there as the monitor. I mean the hard drive. Whatever it may be, the eye in the top right corner, left corner, right left corner. Seems like almost like a fingerprint there. Could be someone watching as well. I don't know if you see that fingerprint in the screen. Okay. All right. So we have the Wheel of Fortune coming up next. The Wheel of Fortune has two double symbols on it. Oh gosh, no. So actually reminds me of a show. They did a lot of these off of like shows, right? Um, in this show specifically, this demon wants to help like a home for demons that want to kind of fix themselves, right? So yeah, it even says it because like he says on air, and he walks around with a microphone. So I feel the vibe of they took this from a lot of different cartoons, but yeah. Got the little Wheel of Fortune in the background, kind of like Jeopardy. I mean, you know what I'm talking about, Wheel of Fortune, the actual game. I said Jeopardy. Oh, Jesus. Um, I feel like these people are really into themselves. Also, I feel like this female is a griffin. Didn't notice that till just now. Okay. All right. So we have the justice up next. Strong, independent woman. Kind of net that has like Saint Mary type thing going on. But I feel like this person has a vest. They've been through some things. Sanctified. Or a different kind of background. Could be spiritual. Okay. Like a little crown on it. This person is definitely not missing any nails. And then you can also see the flag in the background. But it's not red, white, and blue. It's just red. Take that however you want to take that. It's funny. These sleeves are in here, but they're upside down. All right, next up we have the Hangman. This kind of reminds me of Joker. It's a cool vibe. That famous text that they like to use. Okay. Could also be on just that knowing that knowledge. So like you could put an end to that. Okay. Let's see how it looks. That looks completely sadistic if it was the other way around. All right. But yeah, the kind of stuck energy. That's very good. Oh, man, I love this stuff so much. So much. All right, so we have the next up is the Death Gallery. Okay. It's more Robocop, you know, Ghost in the Shell going on here. Okay. Police officer seems to kind of put an end to somebody who actually seems holy. And then, oh, give me a second. Oh, sorry, guys. I apologize. I'll probably try to edit that part out. 2453. 24, all right. So here we go. It seems like kind of ending someone who's spiritual, holy. Yeah, but halo over the whole. The ending of that person. I'm going through something new. What if is that that's great action? That's also like a whole angry. What's going on? Right? Right. Um, it's weird because I feel as though his helmet is an axe as well. I don't know where they were going with that, but it looks like he's holding an axe. No, it's a baton. Okay, there we go. It's weird, but you have to look at it. Okay? It looks like an axe, but it is also him holding a baton that is electrified. Okay? Right. Next up, we have temperance. I love how they show a lot of love to the urban culture. You know? I said that 'cause it's like a wizard of some sort, you know. But even gave him a little change to kind of put that on there. But he's just mixing up the medicine. It's even flow, getting things together, calculations, calculated. Sagittarius here. Like, I feel like just wisdom flowing through this person, finding your own divine guided path. Because I believe it'd be very hard to make that stand up without knowledge, right? Pouring into your knowledge, filling your cup. However you want to look at it, right? Next up, we have the devil. It's interesting. I believe it's called. I can't remember. She a dog. Something of the dog. I can't remember. I wanted his attack back in the day, but I changed my mind at one point in time. You would know what I'm talking about when you see it. Okay. I forget the name of the dog, but it's a classic tattoo. Normally, there's more smoke by it. Okay. Woman, of course, selfie lamp going on. A man's in the back dazed out. Okay. Face on old school Mac there. Looks like she's blowing her brains out. But of course, it's all for the TV. I feel like everybody's just jacked into this woman. Also, I feel like these are the cameras because if you look at it, right, there's two, but then her face is right there. So obviously that's recording her, right? And he's zoned into it. He could be the cameraman, however you want to take that. Now, normally on the devil card, there's the devil, and he's manipulating people. So this could be however you want to see that, okay? As in man behind the person, right? Okay. So now the classic, famous tower card here. All right. This tower card is exquisite. It's exquisite. Normally on the tower card they have someone or a couple people on it, somebody jumping out of it, but they don't have that here. They kind of replaced it with electrocution bolts. But I love it though. Gives that rings, Lord of the Rings vibe to it. You know, loving the foil case. All right, we're gonna look more into these later on. Well, me personally, but I showed you the other book. Um, yeah, let's leave that up. When it gets also, if you would like a deck and you want to see one piece of when it gets to like right about here, be careful, okay? Because it's like it wants to bend right there. you know that hurts if you are into tarot as much as I am. When there's like a crease on that one card, you just instantly know when you're reading all like that. So oh, we got the star here. I like how they did this. When I show it to you, you would know what I'm talking about when it comes to the product, right? I think that's salt or like candy. I can't remember what it is, but you know what I'm talking about, where it's like the little umbrella and then the person walking in the rain, right? I like how they have the clear context right there, the clear coat. It's reflecting completely different though, you know? All right. Normally the star is like, which direction you're going, you're famous, there's something lit about you. But I don't see anything like super amazing about this person here. This could be like the reflection of oneself. Because out here, there's like a norm, a regular, but here there's way more than could be imagination, the direction you're trying to go in. You could be reflected upon yourself to kind of show, where you want to go. All right. Next up, we have the moon. Oh, they went left with this moon, baby. Listen, they went left with this moon. I don't even know what figure that would be. I don't know if that would be a dog. Of course, we know what that is, right? Could be also like a fox, depending on how you want to do it. But that blurred dog there hits a little weird. Yeah, I don't know if you see that. And then normally they have like two animals crawling out of the water. There's no water here. It's like the moon is getting destroyed. Okay. And I have no clue. Is that supposed to be a spider monkey crab thing there? What the roach shrimp? What's really going on? I love it though. It's futuristic. It's kind of like, oh my gosh, the world's ending. You know, it's like a lot of mysteries here. Like a lot of like, yo, what is going on? Like let's clarify it. Let's see what's up. I want to see this upside down. Okay. This could also be someone looking into a portal of what's happening into something else or into future foresight. I love this deck, yo. I swear. I love this deck. Okay. Oh my. Oh my God. All right, hold up. So we have next up the sun. Bruh. The sun hits different. All things that are good, but it gives a different vibe here. It gives like a phoenix rising kind of vibe. Okay, it gives like a phoenix rising, but that is definitely not a phoenix. Okay, we do have the sun. It looks like this being is getting its powers from the sun. There's definitely a mystical vibe there. Okay, it's like it's flying, of course. All right, all four hooves, unique tail. All right, this being could definitely have a unique tail, as you can see there. I like how they kind of took it out there. Okay. Um. mm, mm. So we have judgment up next. Judgment. Judgment is a little different. All right. So one of the guys' names is Tex. Okay. And I guess it's saying, look at the text because the text is very dark. It says, Overlord Diner. Hold on, this is glaring off my glasses too. Linear Diner. That's what it says. Text Linear Diner. And then on the back sign it says Cybernet is sin. Interesting. With a computer kind of crossed out. Is a man chilling on top of the ambulance or van, whatever it may be, cruiser, screaming out humans pure. This is some guessing. This also comes back because if you put them out, it says a story, right? Um, where he's actually saying it, but in the other card, remember the person, the cop was shooting, right? The guy with the halo, right? This also looks like the woman who had the mask on. Okay. All right. So I get a vibe of this. It's like some with them, some without. Um, he seems to be holding money there. This could be a heist on the low, right? And that's the main attraction, also distraction. You have to make a choice there. Okay. So next up we have the world. All right. The world is a little interesting here because this has nothing to do with the world, but it has everything to do with the world, i.e., through COVID and etc. etc. Um, it's a specimen in a jar. Okay. Now, how you would connect this to the world, up to you. All right. That could be a message in oneself. But this has that image of that god, the octopus, the one, the Kulukalan, or whatever made. I'm not exactly sure his name. Um, yeah, it's like they're dissecting him. It looks like they took his heart out or something to kind of suspend him in animation. All right. All right. Next, we have the Ace of Wands. This one kind of tickles your pick, okay? Pause. For those who know, it's like growth, life, new beginning. Here, kind of has the same background as mine opponent. Okay, I love that ebony ivory hand, not ebony ivory, ebony hand there. Um, the the plant life actually looks like jade, debating on how you look at it. Okay, it's like a flaming new start here, new beginning. Could be also that olive branch, but it's not so big, depending on how you look upon that. Right. Um. All right. So now I'm just going into the lower minor arcana. A second. All right. So first we have the Two of Wands. All right. So the Two of Wands. Um. It seems like a intimate choice. Not I say intimate because of the place this person is in. Okay. Funny because 211 on the recording there. It seems like, do they want pills? Right? Do they want pills or do they want drinks? That's the choice there. Okay. I don't know. You can look at this from a couple of different ways, right? Because of how the person is sitting. Are they looking out of a window? Are they looking into a store? Are they looking from outside of the wall? It depends on how you look at it. Of course, we got the Illuminati symbol there. Could be a plethora of different things. That looks like a soccer ball to me. It is. Okay. This person also could be mapping out where certain things are. Like over there is the pill company, you know, because of the where it's located. Here's where the brewery is. Here's where that is. Here's where the soccer place is. Okay. Um, intricate. It's different viewpoints of how you look at it. Waiting, waiting for things to grow, waiting for preparation, waiting for just to see some kind of change. I say change because when it comes to this, okay, it's like this person wants to be outside of the dome. Okay, you see the tree wands there. You can see that this urban woman is planting new seeds. All right, and she did it at different times. Okay, looks like they're plotting for their next one. Not exactly sure if this person is waiting for anyone to come here though. It looks like that famous X is like they're trying to X that out. Okay. All right. So next up, we have the Four of Wands, stability, relations. Okay. It's funny though, they switched it um to kind of look like, a good vibe, a cool vibe, a vibe between two people, multiple people. Okay. Not just two. All right. I like that. Futuristic kind of party, nice little outside setting with the bars, like inside, you know. Um, i.e. bars at a bar. Okay. I feel like they're both carefree. I feel like one is the opposite side of the other. I don't see that famous X anywhere here, but I do see that they both kind of have rings. Okay. All right. Next up, we have the Five of Wands. Hold up 1 second. Okay. So the Five of Wands, it was the symbol from in the box from earlier. Okay. On the actual card, that's kind of nice. All right. Um. So with the Five of Wands, normally there's an argument, a fuss, a fight, a change, but this says victory. So this looks like everybody's been fighting for this victory. Everybody put in for this victory. Okay, like everybody was in on it. It's funny. There's a sticker that says Greece on it, right? And then in the back it says like tournament pigs. This just looks like a couple bunch of friends just binging, doing a damn thing to kind of like get through a game that they just got old school version, right? Let's see if we get that in there. Like they couldn't believe that it happened. Um, all right. So we have the Six of Wands, normally a victorious situation, victory and outcome, whatever it may be. With the Six of Wands, whoa, don't bend. With the Six of Wands, we have a dynamic figure here. Okay. I'm trying to sleep him before I put him. We have a dynamic figure here. Okay. Everybody, every cosmos, different microphones wants to know what's going on with this person. How did they become so successful? You know, is there a different influence? However it may be, it's just unique. Look, looking like a light skinned Rihanna here. Um, yeah, I feel like there's different time limits here to times because one looks like a wand, one likes the old school mic, new school stuff. You know, all right. So Seven of Wands, kind of defensive, protected, guarded. You know, I feel like if you walked up to this Seven of Wands, you would probably want to go the other way too. Okay, looking frustrated. See there. All right. Looks like an ogre. Just kind of just going through the motions. I feel like they did something. Well, they did something that they weren't supposed to do, and because they did that, they're kind of like stressed out, like they're surprised, or they were caught doing something they weren't supposed to do. Okay. All right. Eight of Wands. This is a very unique way of putting the Eight of Wands, ladies and gentlemen. Eight of Wands is speed, movements, like, quick. All right. And what's more quick than the red light district? All right. Specific direction, which way it's going, which way it's not. It's good also. This would be very intricate if it was like during a reading and it was pointing to the person, vice versa. Look at that. That looks like it's meant to be there. Yeah. Sense of urgency. Okay. So we have the Nine of Wands. With the Nine of Wands, we have that futuristic creature that was there before. Okay. With this futuristic creature, though, I feel like this person has completely dominated them. Taught them, like those helper dogs, seer dogs. Okay. Like this person is completely and utterly experienced going through black hole. I noticed that whoever's heightened or woke always has that symbol around their head. Okay. All right. Not gonna jump too much now. All right. So the Ten of Wands. All right. The Ten of Wands. We have a crow. Looks like a bingy crow. A crow that's at work. A crow that's also like kind of working to live. With the sorts of it. It's like and I love it because if you're really into the stock market, you would know what these are. Okay. And it's like killing them. You feel me? As an IV, got that stressed out coffee. You know? Yeah. It's like all this person does is work. And they tired of the workload, the movements, the 10 bars, the thought of knowing, the stress, the worry over their head. Yeah. I like that. I like how they did that. That's cute. So all right, so page one, very unique. This person really likes horns, I see. Right. On the top it says always watching, but that's the reverse in case you read reversals I do too. So this person's coming in, he's dropping something off. All right. I feel like this person normally watches, of course. It says always watching. So if it's like ever upside down like that, right? The person's always watching. They're kind of looking like they're escaping from the situation. Okay, I hope you want to look at that. Dropping vials out of their hand. So now my question is, if you have fire in your hand, what's in this that made you drop it? Right? Okay. So we have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands is intricate. So the Knight of Wands has like a sickle of some sort. I'm not exactly sure what that weapon will be called. Spider. Claymore. Not sure. All right. But it also has like that other anime feel. The motorbike. It's a very old school one. You should know what I'm talking about. So this page of wands, he's a hothead, fury on his back. Quick to action, you know. But they haven't like quite just made the movement yet, but they know what they're going to do. It's like they're on their way to go do it. Right. So Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands is intricate. So they have it looks like a demon in the back, an owl. It looks like a cat. It looks like they're sitting on a griffin of some sort. Or it could be the bird. It depends on how you look at it. Okay, so we have the cats. We have the owl in the background. We have this little bugger here, this little dragon or whatever it may be. Or this could be what is sitting on. Okay. Like that. Love the highlights. I love the highlights. Oh, all right. Yeah, just paying attention, jotting down things, that famous hand symbol that they're actually making you pay attention to, the unity symbol. Just mysticism about this person, just curiosity, like what's really going on in this picture. Um, and the King of Wands, not to disappoint. Now, this looks like Bitcoin to me. Okay. Um, so of course, you have to like be very mindful, wise to know how to kind of do all that. Um, they have the same symbol on the other ones where it's like this person has all that wisdom. Okay, they're enlightened, but it also looks like they have like Bitcoin or whatever, maybe a lot of different options, a lot of different stats. Okay, this person's focused on making a brand. Okay, I like the. And there's definitely a plethora of followers listening to him. Looks like somebody also selling an app. Could be a pyramid type of scheme as well, as you can see the people down there. Right. And he has that little phone or card in his hand. All right. Now we're on the Ace of Potions. I'm guessing that the Ace of Water. It's for cups, excuse me. Yes. So it's like filling one's situation, filling, the start, the beginning, pouring into someone, adding. Oh, I see it for a second. At one point in time, I thought there was a person inside the vial. If you looked at it, right? But it's not a person. Okay. It's just a shimmering wave, kind of like the one behind me. Like that. All right, nice little plus symbol. Um, so next we have up the two of potions. Feel free to kind of fast forward at any point in time. I'm taking intricate time with this. I don't believe many people have done it yet, not will. So my passion is there. So we have the two of potions. Okay. Two lovers, starstruck, not so enlightened, bro. But together they're enlightened. Okay. Enjoying a drink, one tinkering and the other sorts of the a feed me see more in the cut, you know. Could also be referring to that Shop of Horrors theme. All right. They have elven ears, but it also kind of looks like aquatic, depending on how you look at it. All right. I feel like they are of royalty though. Okay, with that crown there and that earring that also looks like a crown. Right there. Okay. All right. So Tree of Cups, party gathering, friends, off buddy, whatever you want to take it as. Um, it's like the girls hanging out. Girls, girls, girls in the background. Okay. Um, but it only shows one person's face. Interesting. Like they're there, but they're not necessarily existent. Okay, as you can see, the two friends. You don't see her face at all. That. Let's try tracking it. There you go. All right. Not too much you can see of this, other than just they're not showing their faces. Um, could be somebody not showing their faces to a party, gathering, whatever it may be. So we have the four of potions, four cups. All right. So the four cups. It seems like a drone is being used to serve potions or drinks at a bar. It's a futuristic kind of Star Warsy type bar. Okay. And the drone is bringing in a drink, but they're kind of like focused on other things. They have all these other ones, mystical ones, but they're not really like focused on that. Of course, they're just kind of denying it. The one giving it not really sensible about knowing if they should give it or not. Okay. So, okay, we have the five of potions. So it looks like not so much the same person. Hold on one second. I apologize. Technical difficulties. One second. All right. So we have the five of potions here. Um, five of potions. It's interesting. All right. So we know giving more than receiving. They made it intricate. It looks also like the other card where I was telling you that the symbols were the bar was here, the pills were here, the temple was there. So it has that same symbol right here. Okay. Right. Everybody feels appalled that this person's tripping this up. So to be the person they're tripping it up on, like a big boss of some sort. Right. But nobody's really actually paying attention to this person. Only this person is aware of what's going on. All right. So we have the six of cups. Yeah. We have the six of cups. The six of cups, of course, you know, the type of love, kind of making something out of nothing, or knowing how to, right? Gentle touch, gentle type of love. Ooh, right. There you go. Right. Creation of different matters, emotions, feelings, whatever it may be. A younger person learning from an older person, a retro hip kind of like backpack across their chest. I feel like this person's tried and tried and tried, and they're kind of just coming to this person for the hookup. Also, kind of looks like a transaction if you go to pharmacist activity. It's all of these on the floor. Okay. Like this could be also like gaslighting, giving you a little bit of love and making you come back for it. Um. All right. So seven of cups, seven of potion. This one kind of explains itself. All right. The second wind on that, like, glamour, lay on hand, lay hand, lay on hand sanitizer. Mineral. I like the way they did this. Strix 44. Strix 44. Interesting. Extra strength. Medusa, and then some herbal medicine on the back of it. This person took some real love. They took some real love and put into this deck. Though. Do you see the herbal essence for us on the back of? I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Give me one second. Um, I'm probably gonna have to edit this out. If I don't edit it, I apologize. I'm not perfect. You can skip forward. Give me a second, okay? I apologize. Apologize. Technical difficulties. Almost perfect. It is what it is. All right. So, you want the eight potions. All right. Make sure that mic back on. All right. So we want the eight potions. It seems like you know, studying culture, also trying to master your craft, right? Mixing up the medicine, trying to create love potions, whatever. It may be. Right? Studying how it goes. It's not just about getting it right. It takes the rainbow and the colors. Yeah. Different files there. I love it. Right. Right. Next up, we have the nine of potions. Okay. The nine of potions kind of like healing yourself. It's like, a Chinese bodega. You have it, health food store, whatever it may be. It's a circle of fate, potions for a price. It says identification scan, energy power, action, surge, whatever it may be on the card itself. Right? These are certain things that you can't really see too clearly right there. Right. All the detail that they put into every card, you know. So we have the ten of potions. The ten of potions is a little bit difficult to me. Or different. Reason being is because it looks like somebody from the outside looking in, or what a happy family is supposed to be. Okay, or vice versa. All right. There's a lot of eights on the card, kind of like what you would put into like money or whatever. I don't know if you see those eights. There we go. Something as an identifier in the back of something. Um, could be saying if this is counterfeit, if it's real. There's the person on the outside of this situation, kind of like it's a painted on screen or whatever. Let's see that upside down. It could be a regret of what once someone had. Actually, love that. Love that. All right. So now coming up, we have the page of potions. The page of potions, it's a wolf with a knife in his hand looking at a vial. Um, Clearly this person stole this, or it looks like, yeah, it definitely looks like they stole this. All right. It looks like somebody ran in, took what they wanted, and now they out. Like this is what it is. I mean, if you look at it, it could be them trying to come in as well. I don't see how you would see that this way. But yeah. All right. It looks like he came in, he stole the vial. Now he's about to go about his business. Okay. Um, we have the Knight of Potions. The Knight of Potions is a female. on a Vespa. It says VSSL on it. Right? She has a potion, and the potion kind of like it looks like it illuminates things that you normally wouldn't see before. Okay. So my vibe is one coming from the other. He stole it. She's getting away with it, whatever it may be. All right. Um, but when it comes to this, it's like something's being seen behind whatever she has, because you don't see that on the other spots of it, unless that's that right there. I could be wrong. Quick movement. All right. Kind of like on a budget or whatever. Swift. Calculated. Okay. So now we have the Queen of Potions. So the Queen of Potions has the same cup that I believe the Magician had or the Temperance had. Could also say leading to addictions or whatever it may be. Um, so she looks like she's just enjoying herself, but she has different faces to her. Okay. Seems like she's dealing with ways or things of the world, a lot of knowledge, down to earth. Go with the flow, but calculated. Okay, if you can see her different faces. Right, she has many different things going on in the background. Right, that same cup that Temperance had. Okay. All right. So next up, we have the King of Potions, which is not even a king. It's a female. It looks like she actually dethroned him, if there was a king here in the first place at all. Cancer energy, if I'm saying it correctly, because there's a huge crab behind this woman. There's a huge crab behind this woman. Okay, I don't know if you can see the crab, right? Pincers, no, sitting on it. That's the mouth. That's the woman. It's like she's controlling it. Behind every good man, there's a good woman. Take that how you want. Okay, could be controlling your emotions, the flow of emotions. So we do know cancers are super emotional. Jacked in, kind of just going with the flow of the situation. All right. Okay. So now we have the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords. That is what I think it is. That is definitely a snake right there. So the Ace of Swords before, you know, calculated. There's a lot of calculation coming from emotions to knowledge to process, whatever you want. Ace of Swords. So it has the snake on it. Normally the snake in itself is the eternal symbol, right? Halo knowledge, the wisdom that's come to it. Probably a don't tread on me thing going on there if you really want to look at that snake like graphics is amazing. Yeah. That smoke though, it just comes out the smoke. Um, Mystical, given by source, right? Two of swords, kind of being defensive, two rapiers. I'm saying that correctly. All right, so we go from more of a widened sword to a rapier. Not just one, two, right? Get a block zone. Definitely wise apparently. That choice. Middle ground. Definitely mystical, third eye open. We're kind of still blinded to the choice. At least the person who's viewing this person is. Okay. All right. So we have the Tree of Swords. The Tree of Swords is in depth. It's just vibrant. It's vibrant. It's purple. I'm sure you see the color. Um, has plus other different swords in here. I didn't see what this last sword was from with all of them, but I did see the other two. And of course, we just saw the rapier. I can't remember what this one. It's probably coming up. This one. Right. Yeah. So heartfelt situation, cutting it from the core. Now, if you know anything about hearts, it's not even that they wanted to cut it out, right? I mean, it is cut out, but they didn't want to cut it out. The chambers, they wanted to make sure that the chambers were destroyed. Okay, that's a different thing. Um, and it's from all different walks of life. So we have the Four of Swords. All right. So normally the Four Swords, that's my favorite story when it comes to tarot. You can check it out. It's basically the warrior going out. They would come back if they run out. But this warrior is kind of giving me like a Celtic, the Lords of Old kind of vibe to it. Real Viking here, but this one actually looks too like he didn't make it back from the war. So for those who don't know what the Four Swords is, the warrior would get a coffin, blase blase, go to war. If they don't make it back from the war, that's where they would end up in that coffin. But if you don't make it back in the coffin, you come back to the coffin and you lay down in the coffin and be thankful and appreciate that you were not in the coffin. But he actually looks like he's actually in the coffin. In the coffin. My eyes look kind of open, however you want to take it. All right. Five of Swords. That sword that we were talking about from the Tree of Swords. Here it is. The Five of Swords. It was taken. Okay. Unfair situations. The loser is normally on that side. They switched it up. Okay. But this person could have hard fought and just made this person leave. The wise one to have at the end, like, hey, you want to get what he got, or you want to be out? Is what it is. So Five of Swords. Wow. Okay. So the Six of Swords. Six of Swords just looks like alien to me, but it's not alien. I don't quite know what that is. Is that like a spearfish? A fish coming through its stomach? It probably just hurt that deep. That's how it felt. Okay, green-eyed monster in the back, probably. Well, not green-eyed, green. Envy. Explosive, kind of just rips out your chest type thing. Stomach, your organs, because gut shot's a wrap. For most people. All right, so Seven of Swords, I like it. Seven of Swords. So it looks like they had to fight the unfair situation. The person stole the sword, ran away, because the sword they're highlighting that sword now. Okay. Person took the swords, ran away. Could be, strategically placing them. It depends how you look at it, but it definitely looks like a thief though, because that is a light on the person. Somebody shedding light on whatever that is. Like, let's talk. All right. So we have the Eight of Swords, stuck, stacked, and trapped. I'm feeling watched over. Everybody having a mix or a hand in the situation. People just pumping you full of toxic. Okay, could be also a timetable, like a hourglass, depending on how you look at it. All right. And it's like stuck in the matrix as well. See the numbers behind it. All right. Every day, trying to get woke, trying to wake up to be, Um, so we have the Nine of Swords. All right. Now, the Nine of Swords is normally someone at nighttime crying, whatever it may be, kind of going through emotions. Now this one, for them to look like that, because this person loves horns. What have you done to make this person shed a tear? Right. It's also kind of giving hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. All right. It's like just trying to get away from something. Something was said, you know, that shouldn't have been said. Awakening to something that kind of just put a dread in you. But there's nothing there but you. Okay? All right. So next up, the Ten of Swords. Situation coming to an end. Backstabbing, betrayal, problematics. Not everybody made it to the end. And who you think made it to the end wasn't the majority of the people that you thought. Most of these swords are completely brand new. None of them are the swords except that one right there that are familiar. Oh, wait, no, the rapier. The other sword is not there. The one that they emphasized. Okay. All right. So we have the Page of Swords coming up next. Now that I think about it, I'm not sure if I want to edit all that other stuff out. It is what it is. Um, yeah, Page of Swords. So the Page of Swords, heightened, knowledgeable, guarded, knowing, got divinity behind them, guided steps, focused. Okay. Could use, wiser statements when it comes to words, choosing their words wisely. It's like a brace or like a grill over their mouth. All right. So we have the Knight of Swords, fly by night, flighty. All right. Giving me penguins, so could be a bad guy, of course. Right. Definitely has a sword in his hand. Of course, though. But this person's enlightened, so they know what they're doing. They know that whatever sneakiness, fly by night situation that they're doing is kind of underhanded. So this is done on purpose. Okay. They know what they're doing. All right. And it's probably not deadly, but it still hurts. Okay. All right. Whoa. Stay together, stay together, stay together. There we go. Almost done. Got a couple left. Thank you for being patient with you, chilling with the boy. Really appreciate you. Cellz on Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. If you ever need a personal read, hit me up. First two of the best ways to get in contact with me. If you ever want a personal reading. So we had the Queen of Swords. It was the friend at the party, the Tree of Cups, I believe. And there's that person's sword specifically. Okay. All right. Of course, we have that famous cat there, that cat. A couple of just random stuff in the background. Missing persons up. I like how they put that there. Of course, because you know the Queen of Swords kind of ends things. She's the finale, but just kind of pays attention if she should cut things off. Regulate. All right. The missing persons is right there with the little ticket things. There you go. Like that. Um. Okay, so the King of Swords. The King of Swords kind of looks like the. Which one was it where they had multiple hands? The Wizard. So this looks like the Wizard. Was it the Wizard? Where they were trying to do everything at once? Right? Is this person right here, this is a highly skilled person. It takes a lot of knowledge to be able to wield all those different types of weapons, blades. All right. This is finely tuned, trained, knowledgeable, astute. You can tell by where they are. There's growth coming from these thoughts. And this person kind of like putting energy into it. Right? They're focused on that. Yes. Highlights. All right. So we have the Ace of Coins, of course. Something coming in, wish granted, finances. This also looks like somebody putting a coin out for a bet, buying jewelry. All right. It's interesting because there's a cup here, so I don't know where that would be. There's a lot of mixed up. There's a lot of different things coming in with this. The jewelry, the laptop, the drink. It kind of makes you like, what are you investing in? All right. Um. Oh. 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 Okay. I thought this was a bonus card for a second. All right. So the two of coins. The two of coins is wait. What? All right. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I've waited a year for this deck. Okay. The two coins kind of got the infinity symbol on there. It says life support. It says terminating. Interesting. It says insert to siphon gold to continue. It says blood. What's it? Get paid now. Sell your blood, organs, limbs, hair, neurons, stem cells. What? It says here to what? Here to your prize. It's like everything is going wrong at one point in time. It's like everybody's trying to like get it together. Um just imagine so many malfunctions and you're trying to like get everything in order, start the game all over. Okay. It's going to be incredibly hard to read all that cryptic stuff behind it. But if you're personally reading the card, this would be great. This would be so great. 2 coins there. All right. So we have the Tree of Coins. All right. Building from the ground floor up. Learning. Got the Hierophant symbol in the background. Loving it. Investments, hard drives, energy power, what's needed, plotting it out, the creation. Okay. I like how they did that. Okay. I don't know why I don't want to focus on the card itself, but okay. All right, there you go. So the Hierophant symbol right there, plots, plans, creation, the energy needed. You can't really see this much, but they're like sewing, but they've made the pattern of the sewing symbol before they did it because they're trying to make sure that it's all accurate and the same. All right. Because it's like I think they need to fool this person. Yeah. This is guard shift. All right, so they are trying to steal all the tools. I still think that this person, because it has a clue symbol here. It's like they don't know the divine, the knowledge, or what this person does with this. If they know that they want it, or if they should get it. Right. All right. So I like how they put that from the first one to the four of coins holding on. So it looks like um say you make a heist, and then after the heist, the person that is greedy tries to get everything from everyone else. That's the vibe here. Holding on to it. Could also be, the man holding on to the heist after it. All right, guys, don't worry, I got it, etc., etc. Right? Agreed. Plastic foot on it, trying to keep that stable sentiment to it, but also feeling like at any point in time it could just X out, it could done. Okay. Now, the funny thing is when they're in reverse, it's always on the top right corner of the screen. Right? I like how they did that. Um, okay. There's also an X around the divine symbol around his head. Right? Like he could cancel that out. This could be canceled out at any moment in time too. And then if you look in the background, it could be canceled out with, I don't know, bars, jails. This could be the mindset. If the person doesn't do this, then that's where they're gonna go. So we have the 5 of coins getting left out in the colds. This person has lost a leg here. It's like the what you call it, leading the blind lead the blind, or the wise leading the blind. Someone leading like a whole situation, a cult, a path alone, getting left out of the divine. All right. It bugs me that they put these in here backward. When you pull out the plastic, this is the part that should be on top, but it's like this. It's weird. Okay, so we have these 6 of coins coming up. Energy, Libra energy, give and take. Kind of looks like an Obi-Wan Kenobi situation, but it is this wise, enlightened, older tiger, liger, whatever you want to call that. Giving points to the less fortunate. Okay. The man is completely conscious about what he's doing. And is not necessarily looking for anything reciprocal here. Um, there might always be a little bit more to someone else than the other. Keep that in mind. Okay. And this person knows what they're doing when they do that. All right. Oh. All right. So we have these 7 of coins put in work, but there's a malfunction because it's not just right. Okay. It's like trying to follow the protocol, but there's always a malfunction. Okay. Like that. Fresh hot off the presses. All right. So this is also like starting out, um, trying to do it quick, trying to do it fast, trying to just get as much as you can out there as you possibly can. But then you notice it depends. Like, nah, it was better off the way I had it. Let me put in the work for it. This is not something that can be rushed. I gotta take my time and put my effort and work on my pentacles divinely. Mixing up the medicine the right way. Okay, you can tell because it's like these don't even look like pentacles, right? They look nice, but they don't look like the real McCoy. Um, it's kind of also all right. So there is also an eye always watching this person. Okay, somebody could be watching you work type thing going on. Guess you know while you're reading, those things come in and draws you there. Um, Also focusing on what you spend money on. The money's laying on a burger or something in the background. Okay. All right. All right. So Nine of Pentacles. You know everything going well. You take care of yourself. You've mastered your craft. You've put A and B together. You know, because they have the actual pentacles, and now they have the completion part of the pentacles. So you're kind of like showing off your hard work, right? Many different forms of facets. Could be physical, spending money on fun, like your physical body as well. Just high fashion, focused on bread. Okay. I'm not really seeing other people. All right. It's funny though. All this person knows is that though. You know, there's no divine around them. Okay. It could be a being though, guidance, but not necessarily like. All right. So we have the 10 of coins. Almost there, ladies and gentlemen. Almost there. A couple more left. Don't you bend, don't you do that. All right. So we had 10 of coins. Family discussion, different ages, clams there, grapes, big feast. It's definitely a discussion of like the family, like where things are heading. Company, corporate. Okay. Right. So we have the page of coins. The page of coins normally is like a message or something coming in, something examined, seen, right? Focused on your bread, focused on that dollar. But it's also examining something because this person is examining something to the detail, minute detail. But he's at a pawn shop. Interesting. You can't really tell if he's selling it or buying it, examining it, specifically rating it out. All right. All right. This is a huge deck. Pause, 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 pause. All right. So Knight of Coins. I like the Knight of Coins. But I think they take the theme through the whole deck. Well, they take the theme through the whole deck. The motorcycle bit. Or it could just be this person traveling through the whole deck. I feel it is because it has the same jacket as the other one. Um, I feel like this person's in a rush to be someplace to do something, right? But on the way, there is a problem. All right. So a sense of urgency to kind of see or know something here. All right. All right. Next up, we have the Queen of Coins. I'm sure this boy is yes. Okay. And this one says cult fried cockatrice. This is a person making deliveries. It is. But it looks like they're racing with themselves or like a computer or a game or something. You can see like the track right there where it's going, and then the circles of like how many he has to complete right there. It's hard to see though. Yeah. All right. So Queen of Coins. All right. Coveting kind of warmth, knowledge, knowing, one with mystical creatures, enlightened, fully enlightened. Like this person enlightens everyone around them. That's just the energy that they give off. Mystical creatures around them. Patience. Like it took a long time to get to where this is. That's not just a look you just walk outside. Okay. Hold on. Yes. Love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. All right. So, and then finally, ladies and gentlemen, we made it to the end. All right. So we have the King of Coins. He's not as glamorous as the Queen of Coins here though. He's not as glamorous. Could be a Taurus. Definitely not as glamorous. I feel more as calculated. This person is focused on nothing but stocks, the futuristic version of stocks, finances, good investments, mixing proportion, just beneficial things all together. It's dope. Because he's not even wearing anything fancy like she is, okay? But that projector is projecting the stock bars right in front of him. He's focused on that bread. Could be a Taurus. He's focused on how to keep this abundance flowing. It is. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. All right. If you've made it to the end, don't forget to drop a like for your boy. I greatly appreciate it. They had exactly enough plastics for the cards, throwing it out there. It's Cellz Tarot on Facebook, Instagram, and Reddit. The first two are the best ways to get in contact with me for a personal, detailed read. If you want that tea, please ever so rely on me. These reads are purchased. Yes, you can get a mini free read. That's just to give you a little tea about, if you like messing with me or not, my style. I apologize for the breaks. I was thinking about kind of deleting those, but those are what make Cellz what it is. Love you. Keep your head up. If you would like that, hit me in my inbox. I already said the info. It is also down below. This bad boy comes out pretty thick when it's sleeved up. Okay. All right. But the artwork is amazing. It's amazing. It's so worth it. Oh, it's so worth it. Look at that in the beginning. Look at it. All right. I love you. Keep your head up. Maybe you know how to reach out to me. Bye bye now. Have a good night, good evening, good day. See you.